That's the homeless person lying on the street, some of them. Not all of them. That's the addicts, some of them. They are believers who lost their witness. They don't have the resume that you have, but they're not automatically relegated to hell. They are the fallen soldiers.
Yes, Lord.
The ones that got knocked down and couldn't get back up. Not because God wasn't able, because the power wasn't sufficient, but because they just didn't have it. Because there is an element of synergism. That's a word, means you cooperate with God in bringing about things in your life. You have the energy to find it within yourself, to, even with tears in your eyes, get back up. But others who get knocked down by the same things doesn't have the synergy, meaning energy, to somehow reach their hand up to God and get back up. They don't have it in them. They're reaching and crying, but just can't get back up. This is people you meet every day. This is people you come in contact with every day. You see people like this. We just, see, it's easier to say you're going to hell so that you don't have to deal with them or with stuff or with theology or you just hell. Hell wasn't created for them. The Lord said they are believers who lost their witness. I think the next one will help bring it all the way. Matthew 2 says, he will suffer the loss of reputation, fortune, fame, shame. When people are struggling, that's what they're sometimes even that is why they can't get, because they're struggling with their perception. And that also, you know, the way that people look at them like I'm a nobody, and all they need is I don't know, sometimes. And then sometimes the struggle is just so great that they can't, get past it, whatever. But God, the scripture says in this translation, that they will suffer the loss of their property, reputation, and all. They will suffer the loss of that. But God, look what he says. This is Matthew 4. One of the leading commentaries as well. But God will not cast off a soul for mental errors or spiritual weakness if Christ is confessed in their lives.
Thank you, Jesus.
See, it's one thing to not confess Christ. So he's qualified a bit more. That God will not relegate you to hell for mental errors and spiritual weakness if Christ is confessed. That means you knew who he was, you embraced him, you just God,
Yes.
here I am. I know you, I love you, mental error. You know what they put under mental errors? Preachers and pastors and teachers who also believe stuff that's unscriptural. It's not that they are trying to teach you wrong. God will not cast them into hell for sincerely teaching something that they believe to be right, even if it was crazy.
Come on now. Come on.
That's a mental error. And you don't go to hell for that kind of mental error.
Come on.
It's one thing to denounce God.
Yes.
To denounce Jesus.
Come on.
That's a cognitive decision.
Yes.
That's not a mental error.
Come on.
But if you believe something in your heart, this is what I believe in.
Yes.
Okay, it happened to be wrong, and pastors are teaching a lot of stuff that's wrong. Hey, I'm not 100% all knowing. I tell you, you reserve the right. Remember, you reserve the right tonight to receive nothing I'm saying today.
Yes, Lord.
I ain't mad with you.
Come on, Rev.
Really, that's not, I ain't mad with you.
Come on.
You use your mind, you believe whatever you want to believe.
Come on.
But my spirit
Yes, Lord.
is to do you good and not evil.
Yes.
Who said you won't lose your reward for a mental error?
Uh-huh.
Now, you appreciate that. Don't read, don't study, don't do it up, and just pull stuff out the rabbits out the hat, do stuff. Okay, you're not utilizing. So you are contributing to ignorance. Now, I don't know how God would judge that. If that falls in the category, that ain't my message this morning. I'll let God handle them in the judgment.
Yes.
Right now, I'm gonna stay on point.
Yes.
Come on, Rev.
You will not go to hell for mental errors and spiritual weakness. And that's a part of youthfulness and all crazy stuff. End up costing in the lives of, but it's not evil that's involved. When we're young, we try all kind of crazy stuff. I look back, I'm like,
Yes,
God, what
Lord.
was I thinking?
Yes.
I would never do that again.
Yes, Lord.
But see, that's part of the spirit of youth. You have this invincibility, this indispensable air, because you don't know the dangers of life. That you grow older and you learn.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
But a lot of them in those things cost them their lives from youthful stuff.
Yes.
Just being young.
Yeah.
That's all. You don't go to hell because they did a dumb thing. That's part of young. Being you learn as you grow.
That's right.
Come on, tell the Lord thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Come on, say thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Go on, tell him thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
So these are the fallen soldiers, the believers that lost their witness, who were delivered to Satan for the destruction of the body in order that God may save the soul.
Yes, Lord.
Because they would never be able to get beyond what they were in. Not because God cannot, because God respects your will, your free will, and your right to make decisions. And sometimes you just can't see. Some people can't see their way beyond stuff. Drugs is somehow some people deal with pain. The body's not evil. Now don't go out here and do dumb stuff. Say the pastor told me that. Don't put that on me. I told you that. You had the wrong spirit here. Don't say, well, Pastor said, you know, you can still get to heaven. No. You might very well go to hell. Because see, you know better. Take what I'm saying out of context and go after force. Say, well, you know, God, Pastor saying, I might still get them. No, that's not what I'm teaching. Don't put that on me. Because you're on the wrong understanding.
That's what they're going to say.